are seeing a lot of changes in our surroundings. First we can discuss what is a change. What is a change? Basically students, a change is a difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. Very simple one example I will tell you. You are seeing a fruit today that is in a greenish color. After 2 days you are observing that same fruit and that color is changed. It means there is a small change came because 2 days before you are observed that same fruit in a greenish color and today you are observing that is in a yellowish color. It means there is a difference. These kind of differences we are calling as the changes. There are lot of changes are going on in our surroundings, and today we are discussing that kind of changes, how things changes, that is our discussing point today. So first we will say about the change. I told you a change is a difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. And write that definition here. A change is the difference. A change is the difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. So this is basically we are calling as a change. What is a change? A change is a difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. Physical properties, shape, color or otherwise size, these all are the physical properties. It means physically we can see that kind of properties we are calling as the physical properties. Chemical properties, it means there are internal molecular structure or otherwise the material which we use to make that one, that material's property, that kind of things we are calling as the chemical properties. So if there is any changes coming in the physical or chemical property of a material, then that difference we can call as a change. So a change is a difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. Some examples you can see students. One simple example, folding a paper. Folding a paper, there one thing is changed, that is size or shape changed. Or otherwise you can say, when you are folding a paper, there is a difference came in the case of size or shape. So that is a change. One another, this saying, students, one another one is the burning of a paper. Burning of a paper. After burning, what will happen, students? After burning, the paper material itself will be changing into the ash. We are getting a black color ash there. So the material itself is changed. That means the chemical material, paper is one material, that material completely changing into the new material which we are calling as the ash. So here material itself changed, burning of a paper. Here size and shape changed, here material changed. Material itself changed. One another example, students. Blowing a balloon. We are blowing a balloon. Then shape will be changed. Or otherwise stretching a rubber band, shape will be changed. Breaking this chalk piece, then what will happen? This size will be changed. So this kind of lot of changes are occurring in our surroundings. Okay, students. So then second one is we have written two examples: folding a paper, size or shape changed, burning of a material or burning of a paper, then the material itself changed. The next one is third one example we can take, students, this one. Ripening of fruit. Ripening of fruit means after maturing the fruit will be ripened. In that case, what are the changes will come? Sometimes color will be changed. Color change, and sometimes there will be smell change also. Smell change. Okay. One another. So see, students, we have taken size and shape change, material itself change, color change. Another one example, students: ice melt into water. Ice melt into water. This is a change. So here state change. State change. It means, students, we are having the different state: solid state, liquid state, gaseous state. You may study the different states of matter in the lower class. So there you have studied solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. So there will be sometimes a state change from one state. It means from the solid state it may go to the liquid state, or otherwise from the liquid state it may go to the gaseous state. Water we are boiling. After boiling, what will happen? Water vapors will be produced. That is a gaseous format. So a liquid format we can convert into the gaseous format, or otherwise liquid format, that means water you are keeping in a freezer, then it will be converting into the ice. There you are changed the liquid into the solid. So these kind of changes there, the state of the material change, state change. Another one example, students. So we have taken size change, color change, then state change, material itself change. Then next one is the making sugar water. It means in the summer season what we are making the sherbet, or we are making the sugar dissolved water for drinking purpose. There when you are mixing the sugar, the taste will be changed. So this you can take as a change, that is taste will be changed. Taste will change. So see, students, in the case of the how things change, there first we have discussed about the change. A change is the difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. A change is the difference in the physical or chemical property of a material. Now different types of changes. Some examples will become, students. Folding a paper. When you are folding a paper, their size or shape may be changed. Burning of a paper, material itself changed, or you can say internal structure of the material itself changed. Then ripening of the fruit ripening, their color may change, or otherwise you can say smell will be also changing. Ice melt into water. Ice melt into water, there will be a state change. And then next one is the making the sugar water, there will be a taste change. So see, students, you observe in this nature, there are lot of changes are occurring. In that changes, what properties actually changing? See, this is a change, and here size and shape is changing. So you observe all changes, then you understand what is actually changing there. Size is changing, or otherwise shape is changing, or otherwise state is changing, or otherwise material itself is changing. This kind of, what kind of change is occurring there, that you want to observe, students. So I hope you understood about the change and the various different types of change, and what is actually changing, that is also you are understood, that is my hope. Okay students, now you observe and find out the different types of changes and identify what property is changing there. Okay, now we will discuss the different types of changes, students. There are two important types of changes we want to discuss. One is the reversible change and another one is the irreversible change. Very simple, students. Reversible, two types of, that is types of change. Types of changes. Number one. Number one, reversible changes. Reversible change. Reversible changes. See, these, as its name indicates, these are the some change which we can reverse or which we can rechange into its original form to obtain the original form. For example, very simple one example I tell you, students, folding of a paper. We fold the paper and we are able to unfold also. Then we are able to rechange it into its original form. That kind of changes we can call as a reversible change. A change which can be reversed into original form. A change which can be reversed into original form is called reversible change. Reversible change. Example we can take, one example is folding a paper. Folding a paper. This is a reversible change. And the second one is the irreversible change. Irreversible change. Irreversible changes. This is, as its name indicates, the changes which we cannot rechange into its original form. The changes which we cannot rechange into or we cannot reverse into its original form is called a irreversible change. For example, students, burning of a paper. Once you burn the paper, that is forever. We cannot convert ash into the paper. We can burn a paper and paper is burned. After the burning, you are getting a ash. You are getting the ash. Ash we cannot convert into the paper because that is a irreversible change. A change, write the definition here. A change which we cannot convert into original form, which we cannot convert into original form is called irreversible change. A change which we cannot convert into the original form is called irreversible change. I will take the example, the simple one, students, that is the burning of paper. Burning of paper is a irreversible change. So, see students, today we have discussed these three topics, very important three topics. One is change. What is change? And the second one is the different types of changes. That means what are the important changes are occurring and what property is changing, that is also we saw there. And then we have discussed about the two types of changes, reversible change and irreversible change. So in these two changes, reversible changes are the changes which we can reverse into the original form, and irreversible changes are the changes which we cannot reverse into the original form. So students, this much you write and study well. If you have any doubt, you can ask the doubt. Okay students, and tomorrow we will continue the chapter. So today itself you write these notes and try to study this much, then in the next class we will continue the remaining part. Okay students, thank you.